Okay, cool. Without further ado then, let's get to it. We are playing Monster Prom tonight. Game just came out today, and I'm quite excited to start playing this. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, let me check settings first. Hell yeah, we're gonna have voice on, because that saves me and my throat some um, voice acting. Huh. No thanks. Here, we'll do this though. Alright, let's start. We're gonna have voice effects.
Yay!
How many of you are there? One, sadly. Oh! You get to choose, short game or full game. We're gonna go with a full game. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? Oh, we get to choose. I know this person is played by, who is voiced by Cry. I kind of want to play as them. But this fire lady, though. No, it will be him. Oh my god! That makes me so happy. I guess you can play with a keyboard. Not keyboard, oh yes you can, cool. With a controller it seems, but we're gonna use typical dating sim.
Sure thing.
Cry! Okay. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Da-da-da! I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess. I knew she was a mermaid! Who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. That is obviously Egoraptor. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with his stupidly huge heart. Liam They Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
And Polygeist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all things, for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Let's do it! Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest crop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. Oh, cool. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Oh. You put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious. The bear should be our president. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President, where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase, and we would turn a profit on it. Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. And yes, hun. This one made me laugh the most. So bold. Okay. You build a 100... Oh.
Oh boy, I get to catch the stream today at school.
That's... Thank you, John, for the 10 biddies. You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does this statue represent? Your least favorite political figure, being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos. That glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. Fun fact. Almost admitted my love for Matt while I was drunk last summer. So that feels... This hits kind of close. And then that mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff that... Yep, that sounds like me. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? Ooh. The person is mediocre. The person is a coward. The person hates the outdoors. The person lacks manners. The person lacks taste. The person is boring. I was legit tipsy, though. See, a bunch of these, but a deal breaker. Looks like the poltergeist girl.
All right.
Okay. So I got 6 smarts, 7 boldness, 7 creativity, 3 charm, 5 fun, and 5 money. That sounds about right with me. Oh, where to go? Auditorium? Class? Library? Outdoors? Gym? Bathrooms? I wonder if it matters where I go, because some dating sims are like that. I'm gonna go... library? Tart kicker. Or start kicker, yeah. That day you spend some time in the library's PCs managing your start kicker. Super Benito Brothers. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain, holy shit, 100,000 money. But almost everything goes to cover the costs and you keep only 2 money. Well, shit. tight. Scott and Polly pull you aside, one of them holding each of your arms. Whatever's going on, it's serious. I thought there was voice acting in this. I guess it's only like a little bit. I guess I can't change it. Okay. The midterm for AP jump scares is coming up tomorrow, and we're so unprepared. We tried everything we could think of to get ready. I rolled up the textbook and smoked it. And I ate my homework. But nothing worked. We've only got one option left. We gotta cheat, bro. We just need to figure out how to do it without messing with the teacher. Or with messing with a teacher. Either way, if you can help us, we'd be super grateful. That's all the incentive you need. You hook them up with your ultimate cheating technique. Just take taste like normal, and then use this time machine to go back and change your answers. Write all the answers on the teacher's face. He'll never see them there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this girl. Right, Frosty? Voice actors are expensive. They're fucking YouTubers, man! Like the fucking werewolf is Egoraptor! Then again, he's done bigger stuff and just then... But I could have sworn that they did the whole dialogue. But it's gonna be like Dream Daddy, I guess. Oh, yes, 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 yes! Mr. Giant Stonehead is like 99% face! It's perfect! And I've heard he sleeps like a rock, too. This will be so easy! But, isn't this vandalism? Coach says winners don't do vandalism. No, silly, it's only vandalism when you're doing it on a not alive thing. This is makeup artistry! You make a mental note never to let Polly do your makeup. You gain 2 fun and 1 smart. Okay.
All right.
Now I gotta pick a table to... Is that a cat girl? Oh my god. Okay. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by 2 beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What? Do these 2 have bodyguards now? They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch. So he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder. It's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style! Whatever. The point is that they won't let us leave until we've eaten our food. Which will be never. And I have a meeting of the Smug Superiority Club to conduct next period. I can't be late. And if you could just figure out a way around these food guards for us, I'd be super grateful, like in a sexy way. Well, can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Dump all of Polly's food onto Liam's plate, or dump Liam's food onto Polly's plate. Ooh. Sorry, Liam. I'm trying to score a really hot ghost chick. I could romance the narrator? What? With all the deafness and raw sexuality of Indiana Jones, you empty Polly's food onto Liam's plate and his lap. Stop that. It's too much food. I can't even artfully arrange it for the decent food pick. Oh my god, he really is a vampire hipster. Meanwhile, I seem to have eaten 100% of the food on my plate. No problem. Nothing to see here. Luckily for you and Polly, the hobgoblins are complete idiots with no object permanence. They instantly believe Polly's lie. You traitors, I thought we were in this together. You thought? That was your first mistake. I stay high all the time, so I never think. Oh yeah, she's a fucking stoner, it seems. Forgot about that shit. I don't usually date stoners. But hey, she hot. Then again, she's a ghost, so she's always floating high, ain't she? You and Polly ditch the cafeteria and then ditch school. And then do so many drugs you end up in a ditch. So responsible. Well, fuck.
All right.
Hello, the chosen booty. Okay. Well, the kitty apparently is in the auditorium. I guess here? That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You getting too fun. You keep telling yourself that, baby. Later, you, Polly, and Damien are practicing batting, sorry. Which is stealing bats and hiding them in people's lockers. But all that well-intentioned fun and games is interrupted by a blinding flash of light.
We're here to save the day.
There you are, exactly the monsters we wanted to see. Well, needed, not wanted. These guys again, they never want to do anything fun. We're not trying to ruin your fun. We're just trying to save your world. Univertica is planning an attack. Ugh. Ugh. So boring. Ugh. Why am I even subjecting my ears to this bullshit? I'm going back to hell. Yes, that's what we need. Our partner on this mission, Rabaru, died right after discovering Univertica's weakness. We need someone to speak to her spirit. Not it. Not it! Damn it. I said it almost at the same time. I'm allergic to helping. This is a serious health issue. But I'm prettier, so I shouldn't have to do anything ever. Guys, seriously, the world will end if you don't help us. We don't care who, but one of you needs to step up. Whatever, just let the world end already. Then I won't have to take my midterms. I'm with Polly on this one. Midterms suck. Helping people sucks. Good luck with whatever you said your problem was. Well, the problem is the world ending. You're pretty sure nobody wants that. But you don't really want to help either. Time to impress one of your classmates by forcing the other one to go help. What's the matter, Damien? Are you scared? Are you a spicy little red baby? You're welcome, Polly. Or, you know, Polly, saving the world is a great way to get free drugs and alcohol. You, Damien, you owe me one. Yeah, Polly. I think that was Christina V. I am not a spicy red baby. I am a spicy red adult. I'm just busy, okay? I've got way too much to do without worrying about whatever lame thing you're talking about. The end of the world. What we are talking about is the end of the world. What is wrong with you people? Damn, well, if the world ends, I can't really beat the shit out of people or set things on fire. You win this round, Polly. He still doesn't look super thrilled about it, but if he bounces down to the underworld to search for the Coven's lost ally, after a while he returns. Found your pal. She says Univertica is allergic to penicillin. Hope that helps, because it took a full 20 minutes out of my day. Penicillin? Of course, we should have known! Thank you for this, Damien. You have saved the world. Truly, you are a hero. Yeah, sure, whatever. Bounce off so I can get back to doing coke off the spine of my textbook before our next class. Truly, you are the worst. Here's hoping the universe stays safe for a while longer, so we don't have to deal with you all again. In a flash of light, the Coven is gone, leaving you, Damien, and Polly in peace to not worry about all that stupid world-saving stuff. Hey, Brandon, thanks for covering for me. That was pretty spicy yourself. Hell yeah, it was! The important thing is you impressed Polly, but also the world didn't end, which is cool too. You gained 2 boldness and 1 charm.
All right.
Yes, go to class. That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be a primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. You're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey babe, let's party. How can you refuse such a formal missive? You track her down immediately.
Hi.
Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame. That needs to change. See, it's a costume party, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans. I'm going to be a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to help spice things up? Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Spike the punch with mandrake root. It turns monsters into actual humans. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as a sexy evader. A tax evader. This one. Later that night, at the party. This is nuts! Look at all these humans in human costumes! Georgina the party owlbear totally just turned into a sumo wrestler. And Larry the Lich looks exactly like former United States President Abraham Lincoln. Oh, Larry doesn't look like Lincoln. He is Lincoln. He has all the Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death. Every new transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories of childhood, family, friends. They have no recollection of their lives as a monster and are all currently going insane from cognitive dissonance. Oh my god. Manny the Manicore just turned into a retired cop who is screaming for his estranged wife and 2 sons. Pranked! In about 4 hours, all these newly created people will revert to their previous forms, essentially murdering these new identities. LOL! In the meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the shit of actual humans and streaming it online. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. Oh, God. Excuse me.
All right.
Alright. I guess here. You find Polly and Liam not eaten, as usual. You know, because they're undead. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram. What? I don't even eat the food. See? This is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off. What? No! Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to. I've got a huge advantage though because I've cooked so many drugs. Damn it. Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on! The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challenges. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's because I think that glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley sprinkled on top. Polly's because she literally just made a pajamas for a cat. Yes. What? Unbelievable! That's not even food! What isn't even food? That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, was it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Yes, it was supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't. Oh yeah? Then how come it won the food contest, huh? Well, because... yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you all later. I gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on. Later you run into Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty. If you know what we mean. It means you get to pet the cat she put the pajamas on. What did you think it meant? Yeah, prep the bread, ghost girl. Alright. That day while rehearsing for the school play, it's as though the muses themselves had descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Woo! You're hanging out with the two of the baddest asses you know, generally being bad and asses, when suddenly a masked villain bursts in and threatens you. I have been waiting a long time for this confrontation, he says. Following you, hunting you, waiting for the perfect moment, and now, prepare to meet your doom and pay for all that you have done to me. Ah, holy shit, I've never done anything wrong to anyone ever. I have no idea who this could be. I've done so many things wrong to so many people, I have no idea which one you could be. Wonder no more, says the masked villain, and he rips his mask off. Excuse me. Oh my god! Of course, it's that guy. The one from, you know, I mean, you totally know this guy, right, Damien? Never seen this dude before. He must have beef with Brandon. I have beef with all of you, tiny fools! It is I, Univertica Jr. Oh, of course, Univertica Jr. No clue. You collaborated with your 3 best friends to destroy my father. Scott, Vera, and Miranda? No way, he means Liam, Coach, and Alfred. I mean faith, hope, and joy. I have no idea who the fuck those people are. Yeah, literally never heard of them. Puny mortals. They are classmates of yours who formed a coven. Oh, the coven! They have names? Yeah, I definitely always think of them as pretty much one entity. Oh yeah, right. That one time they made us talk to the dead friend Rabaroo, their dead friend Rabaroo, to get the secret to killing some lame villain, and it turned out he was allergic to penicillin, right? What was that dude's name? Univertica, and I am Univertica Jr., and now you will pay. I am Univertica Jr. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Seems like you really pissed this bad guy off. Luckily, you watch fiction. You know how this shit goes down. Thinking quickly, you. Take this opportunity to reveal your real plan. You were only befriending the coven to betray them. Wahaha. Recognize the symbol on his armor as that of your father. You and Univertica Jr. are siblings. Not so charming. Well, fuck. Just befriending the coven to betray them, eh? Univertica Jr. chuckles. A likely story. That's what they all say. Quick! If you're really not best friends with the coven, what's their favorite color? Black, duh. Wrong! It was a trick question. Faith's favorite color is green, Joy's favorite color is purple, and Hope's favorite color is blue. They're individuals, people. How hard is that to grasp? I don't know, man. They really do just read as one person to me. One person I can't wait to help Brandon betray, obviously. I knew it! I knew you were in the league with the enemy. You were far too desperate to get in on our plan. As far as you can recall, you desperately tried to avoid helping them? And way too eager to help, and now we find you in League of Univertica Jr. Prepare to be attacked. The coven begins readying themselves for a magical attack. Univertica Jr. cackles maniacally. You think I will believe this paltry display? This fight is clearly staged, so I will believe Brandon is not in league with the coven. Prepare to be attacked. At this point, Univertica Jr. draws his sword and begins attacking you as you dodge spells and hexes from the coven. Polly and Damien, being the great friends they are, cackle hysterically as you're attacked from all sides and then bolt. You survive, ultimately, when all four of them are distracted by the sound of Ice Cream Wizard Truck. Turns out people on all sides of the fight of good versus evil like frozen treats. They also like beating you up and embarrassing you. Aw, oh, fuck. Well, that was smooth.
All right.
That night you spent some time in the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money. On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing the lab coat she stole from that human party the other night. She takes it off and throws it at you to get your attention. Yo, yo, yo! That human party convinced me. I want to be a scientist, but not just any kind, a party scientist! Oh god. What's a party scientist, you ask? Why, just a scientist who's dedicated to discovering the secret to the raddest party. Through a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good. So I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink it. Or, you know, just have really dope parties all the time. Anyway, I'm going to a bar mitzvah tonight, and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over the edge? Oh, that typo. The electric slide of actual electricity. chemistry. Fuck! I should have went with the first one. Chemistry? Are you sure? Well, okay, I guess we are doing science. Later that night. Oh, fuck. I'm terrible. I'm fucking it up! And so you see, teenage boys, the electrons in oxygen's second valence are what allow it to... Hey, why is everybody asleep? What the hell, Brandon? I thought you said chemistry is the key to a rad party. I've been teaching these guys chemistry for 4 hours and nobody seems to be having any fun at all. What, were you using chemistry to mean drugs? Like the only thing you can make with chemistry is drugs? This anti-science mindset is exactly why we need more women in STEM. Polly goes home to her chemistry lab where she synthesizes a ton of drugs, totally missing the irony. She shares none with you. Damn it! Fuck!
All right.
Oh, God. The more I'm trying to go for Polly, the more I'm just like, no thanks. But let's keep going at it, see where we get to. Listen, Brandon, you could totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to the bazooka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flask. Well, not the best flask exactly, but the best contents. Good God, our literal actual flask of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer, my WC wine, whiskey, ethyl wine, or ethyl, whatever. The soul of an infant. Weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire. And this is literal poor life choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask! They could probably go on like this for goddamn ever. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think carefully about whom you want to impress for your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own damn wishes. Or, want to get a dope party started? This flask has ultra whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best, purest whiskey and make them mate. This one. That's totally her. Heck yeah, heck yeah! Let's rage! I've always wanted to make ultra whiskey, but I could not get my whiskey bottles to fuck. I tried everything. Mood lighting, sultry music, chainsaws, you know, all that cliche romantic stuff. But it seemed nigh impossible to get them to make sweet whiskey love. I almost started to think inanimate objects can't have sex. But I've had tons of sex with inanimate objects, so that was just silly. If you can make Whiskey X Whiskey turn into Ultra Whiskey, you should definitely apply that principle all over the damn place. 2 cars to make a limousine, an orgy of iPhones to become the iPhone XXX, the most advanced update possible, duh, a microwave, and a Russian novel to get a pair of designer shoes. Can't wait to create doper stuff than the world can even handle, probably. Well, the world probably doesn't need to worry about handling it because there's no way you can pull that insanity off. But yay for plans with Polly. God damn it. The day you skip class and you just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I've done that before. Oh my god, let's look at these. Def overrated. Fucking mushroom. Jekyll loves Hyde. Excuse me. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop. Hello, Polly. No. And then Vera. Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far, in terms of making people look like imbeciles. But I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point. We can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you could offer a solution. Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Pilates, the inventor of Pilates. Oh man, do I have a great prank for you. I call it stealing. You miss quite a bit of shenanigans, like me fucking up. I fucked up a couple of choices. Like, saying that I was betraying the coven when fucking Univertica Jr. came to avenge his father. And then her going to a bar mitzvah to fuck around, but I told her to do chemistry instead of doing the electric slide, but with real electricity, and yeah. That's basically all you missed. Hey, don't knock over my water, kitty. Quit it. Oh my god, that's so good! We can make up a bunch of ridiculous exercises like tongue squats and dick crunches. And encourage people to post selfies of their workout success. Let's see. 1 week subscription of our proprietary exercise tracker for $1. $49.99 for every hour thereafter. I think we might actually turn a profit on this one, Polly. And hey, if a bunch of people get stronger dicks and tongues in the process, I'm not gonna complain, if you know what I mean. You have no idea what you've just unleashed into the world, but these two seem happy with you. You gain 1 creativity and 2 smarts. It is very all over the place. Oh, this one's long.
All right.
I should probably start just doing shorter games, see how that goes. Probably harder, though. What? I wonder what the cat does. Let's go to class. That day the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective! God bless the golden era of television. TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time you actually learn a lot about history. You gain 2 smarts. You spent the last half hour arguing with Liam about which celebrities are into paleo diets, and he's about to put an end to it. Okay, this is going nowhere. Let Wikipedia be our judge. Hey Damien, lend me your phone. I need to check something. Hey! What's this? Most fabulous pixie hairstyles for the spring-summer season? Ooh, Damien is checking out fabulous hairstyles. Let me see.
That's so sweet. We want to see.
Okay, it's clear Damien is losing its shit over this. You kind of feel responsible. So the least you can do is handle some damage control by stopping Miranda and Polly from seeing his phone too. Divert their attention by making money rain, or turn Damien's phone into a bird. Before anyone else can check Damien's phone, you improvise a spell. Your magic skills are on point, and the phone is surrounded by a very magical and very orange cloud. Then, there is no more phone. Instead, a majestic hoopoe bird emerges from Damien's hand. What? Look, Miri, a bird! Air people attack! Wait, Miri, it's just a bird! Not all birds are trying to assassinate you! What a great spell, Brandon. And totally get your statement nowadays. We're way too addicted to our phones. We should get addicted to something better than phones. Like birds. If you'll excuse me, I'm leaving to turn some phones into people. Wait, phones into birds. People will thank me later. Thanks. Yes, so many digs. You're still a bit intrigued by the whole fabulous hairstyles thing, but for now you gain 2 creativity and 1 smart. Well, that didn't go into Polly's favor. What I love about this game, though, is not only is it where you can actually choose your gender as they, he or she, but depending on what you are, you can date any of these people. So you can have a gay relationship, a lesbian relationship, or somewhere in between. It's pretty fucking awesome. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are of you. And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now. It's nothing personal, Brandon. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave. Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish, too. Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me, duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say. True friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case, the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much cocaine as I am right now, but I see what you mean. If we can somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we can continue to... Holy fuck! The actual fuck is this game? I got here late. I just am so lost. But here, a celebratory cheer for you getting affiliated. Thanks, Kiata, for the 1,000 biddies. But this game is a dating game of monsters where you're trying to get this person to go to the prom with you. I am currently trying to get Polly, who is a drug-addicted ghost. It's fucked up and all over the place, but I love it. And we can continue the profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos! Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. You could easily grow this arrangement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Having the financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money. And that financial slave go and find a financial slave. Tell him to marry a llama! Yeah, since I'm gonna try to date her. I do want to do Vera next, though. I want to try to get Vera. Vera or, the werewolf. Or even Damien, shit. Oh my god, yes, this is everything to me! Or that is everything to me. I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except, it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca! And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, this is exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing. Let's see. Brandon, you will never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site. He says he's a commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama. And he keeps introducing the llama as a friend. But he knows now it's because he was just scared of being hurt. He's taken this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama, and they're headed to the city hall for the ceremony right now. Of course, he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another. Specifically a llama? Aww! Isn't it the sweetest love story you ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen. Together. That is the sweetest love story you've ever heard. Or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own. I'm sure it only gets worse from there. I'm just saying, Kiata. Oh boy. Let's go... We haven't been to the outdoors bit in a while. Full-on rave. Everything is fun. Until Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, asks you to think what you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Mosca. Or Musaka. I don't know. Juan looks at you and... he asks you to teach him the Groovy Mosca. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Mosca all together. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids one day. You notice Liam and Polly taking a break from the rave. You dance over to join them. Yo, we were just talking about the insane music festival we're going to this weekend. You're going, right? Shit, you forgot to get tickets. They're probably all sold out now, and there's no way you can afford to pay the scalper. Obviously, you could tell them you're going, though. You've never let the truth get in the way of talking to hotties. Yes! I can't wait! All my favorite bands are going to be there. Boo Radley? Imagine a fucking dragon! An actual dead mouse! Personally, I'm most excited about Veggie Scales. Their lead guitarist is a cucumber. It's never been done before.
Hello, friends. What are we talking about? Is it a grand ball?
Oh, sort of. It's like a grand ball, except everyone is more naked, and dancing is sexier, and there are a lot more drugs.
What is drugs?
You know what? You wouldn't understand. It's a peasant thing. No, wait, this is perfect. If you can convince Liam and Polly to invite Miranda to the music festival, maybe she'll cover your ticket too. Yeah. I really want to do the multiplayer one day. Okay, the voice acting thing, is that sarcasm, or are you legit thinking that the voice acting's good? I doubt it. If a party happens in the forest and there are no party virgins to be wildered, is it really a party? You know, guys, if we bring Miranda, her royal status will give us diplomatic immunity.
You mean no one will be able to arrest us?
Oh my god, I could totally bring Bazooka Blow! You mean the drug's so illegal that even thinking about purchasing it is punishable by a severe spanking? Yep! Excuse me. That's why I think about purchasing it so much. But it's so rare, it's so obscure, I need to do it. You could say I'm addicted to obscurity. You little hipster vampire, you. Worry no more. After a bit of Bazooka Blow, you will only be addicted to Bazooka Blow. Or dead. So what do you say, Miranda? Want to come with us and keep us out of trouble?
Assuredly. But I ask again, what is drugs?
Oh, it's like party favors. Yes, party favors for your brain.
I love party favors. I shall purchase some of this Bazooka Blow immediately.
No sooner has Miranda thought about her purchase than the cops show up to spank you all. You're protected by Miranda's diplomatic immunity, but you let them spank you anyway. Just for fun. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness.
All right.
Let's go to the library. That and you spend some time in the library's PCs, mining for some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Yes! Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. Damn it. You stay long after everyone else has gone. You're deep in yet another discussion with Liam. This time you're arguing about which celebrities are well-known Naruto fan artists. I'm telling you for the 100th time, despite what everyone believes, there's a very strong Naruto subculture among Oscar-winning actors. One could say Naruto is the biggest inspiration for many of them. But you stop your conversation when you realize you're not alone. Damien is in the corner, styling the hair of a corpse. Hey Damien, what are you doing? Okay, you caught me. I have a huge secret. I want to be a hairstylist and makeup artist. I'm totally dating him next. As a dude. No one is judging you, Damien. But before you judge me, let me tell you the whole story. Once upon a time, there was a young demon who was a huge fan of cars and illegal drag races. And so, the young demon, whose name was Big Twist Damien, heard of an incredible TV show called Boo Paul's Drag Race. And he thought, damn, it's about time to get a show about drag racing. But what a fool was he, for the TV show was not about motorsports, but about drag. First the demon watched the show, waiting for the part where the actual drag racing happened, only to discover there was none. But by the end of the first episode, he was blown away by the contestants, who happened to be fiercer and stronger than any warrior and actual drag racer the young demon had ever seen. He realized they were so kick-ass in part because of the intense and elaborate hairstyles they had, and the makeup that was more badass than any war paint he had ever witnessed. At that moment, he realized he wanted to be able to give that fierceness to other people, and that's how he started on his secret path to become a hairstylist and makeup artist. Brava! Yes, you live your dreams, honey! Yep. What you might not expect is, they did say that he may have a rough exterior, but he's actually a big softie on the inside. That young demon was I, Damien! You literally told us 2 seconds ago that his name was Damien, and it could have been another demon named Damien, dude. Anyway, were you practicing hairstyles on this corpse? Yeah, I didn't want you to know until I was the ultimate hairstylist and the most feared makeup artist. But I feel that I'm not yet meeting my full potential. I need an even more badass training method. Any ideas? Witness a loved one getting killed or almost killed and get so angry you end up unleashing a new level of stylism. Or meet a tough adversary and build a rivalrous frenemy relationship that pushes both of you to improve. I feel with like chaos, so... What? Great idea! Liam pulls a gun from somewhere and shoots you in the leg. Oh god! What are you doing? I mean, Brandon's been helping you with this personal issue of yours in a selfless way. I'm sure they've grown on you. Don't be an idiot. Brandon might have been super cool about this and really understanding and very supportive, but... Oh yeah, you might be right. Of course I'm right, and I'll shoot them in the head unless you get better at hairstyling and get makeup. No! Damien starts doing your hair with a never-before-seen intensity. Hey! We heard a shot and our logical response was to follow the sound and see what stupid thing was happening. What's going on? Damien can't answer because he's too focused on styling the shit out of your hair. God, what's this? Is this the power of caring? Damien gives you such a great hairstyle that your leg wound is healed. Oh shit.
Damien, this is majestic. Brandon's hair looks like the concept of victory. Why were you hiding that when you were so good at this?
I wanted to be the best, very best before anyone knew.
Now you are, Damien, because you're doing hair for the right reasons.
Yes! With skills like these, you'll be famous. Everyone will know you. Yeah, everyone. It's clear Damien is still hiding something, but that's a twist for another event. For now, be happy that you're gaining 2 charm and 1 boldness for taking a bullet for such a selfless reason. I love it.
All right.
It's only $10, my man. It's like $10.99. There's like a 10% deal, like 10% off deal right now because it's the first day it came out. That totally looks like Aaron right there, even though Aaron plays this dude. Okay, let's go over to Damien and Ollie. Strange. You could have sworn Polly and Damien were at this table when you picked it. Psst. Hey loser, down here. It's us, Polly and Damien, hiding under this table for totally innocent reasons. A ferocious roar sounds from the door of the cafeteria. Crazy Martin the Werebear janitor is here, and he's looking for someone. Oh shit, he's here.
Why is he after us anyway? I think what we did really falls more under federal jurisdiction.
International law, more like. Those munchkins are Canadian citizens. Now that you mention it, I think we might actually have to face a war crimes tribunal. Worth it though, right?
Oh, totally. As long as we can get away from Buzzkill the bear over there.
Just hide in the ghost zone, you know, the special alternate dimension only ghosts can see. Hide behind diplomatic immunity. I mean, you're both princes of hell, right? Ghost. But I can't hide in the ghost zone. I'm not a ghost.
I guess you should have thought of that before you spent all that time being alive, huh?
Being alive isn't a choice.
Whoa, okay. I don't have time to sit here and argue pro-life or pro-choice with you, my dude. See you in the ghost zone.
No, you won't! You can't follow Polly into the ghost zone, but from the way she winks at you before crossing over, it looks like you're one step closer to the bone zone! We're almost done.
All right.
Auditorium again. That day while rehearsing for class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible, but you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways, and that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain 2 creativity. You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She's usually on hella good drugs at this time of day. You ask what's up.
I'm gonna live forever. I was yelling that at a party last night, you know, because of the ecto-cocaine. But then I realized it's like literally actually true. And forever is like a really, really, really long time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? What if aliens take over and they ban partying? What if the Earth blows up and I have to live in space with dumb, boring space animals? I get bored when the bus takes an extra 10 minutes to arrive. How am I ever gonna stay hyped for eternity?
You don't have to. Whenever you get tired of existing, just go piss off a priest. Meth. She's a druggie, guys. She's a ghost that's a drug addict. I don't know how to save. There's no save button. See, I can do this and it's just resume or quit. Or towards the end anyway.
Whoa, you're like a genius. All this time I've been avoiding meth because it, like, kills you or whatever. But it can't kill me. I'm already dead. Can't make me lose my teeth. I'm a ghost. Don't got no teeth. It's like meth was designed for me. This is basically the biggest life hack ever. Or should I say, death hack.
Polly's good mood almost makes that pun worth it. You gain 2 plus 2 fun and 1 boldness. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done, and we could take Polly to prom. Oh, where to go though?
class. The day your teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not. You also gain 2 smarts. Hooray! Oh my god! Did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that actually works on ghosts! I'm totally gonna get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit. We should definitely get matching tattoos. You wanna? Of course you do. What are you, responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? The entire text of the Necronomicon. You be the first half, I'll be the second half. Knuckle tats! You get party par. And I get typer ready. Put our knuckles together, and you know what that spells. Party party. That sounds more like it, but I would love to have this. That would be the best thing ever. Sex! You look blankly at Polly. What? That's what it spells, right? I mean, I could be wrong. Whenever I see a group of letters, I always assume it spells either sex or LSD. And knuckle tattoo is obviously longer than 3 letters. So sex it is! You're starting to explain that sex is the same length as LSD. But Polly presses a finger to your lips. Shh. My little dumpling. If you play your cards right, I'll show you just how long sex can really be. She does show you. It turns out it can be as long as you want. If you just keep adding X at the end, you gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
All right.
Sure, I'd be down maybe tomorrow to do it. Just to see how it works. Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request. What is there to comprehend? It's really simple. Miranda, take my cell phone, snap a pic of me face planting in my food with my eyes closed and tongue out. But where for? Right here, Miranda. You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all. It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope AF. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion to the royal family. If you're good at it, you get a lot of likes on social media. And also not executed. Do you really ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Brandon? Heck yeah, you do. Don't you? I surely do. It's entitled Silverware Wear. And it's where you take your most expensive cutlery and dress it in very fancy tiny outfits. Yep, it's called dyeing. I guess this one makes for creativity. Aw, fuck! Hopefully I have enough to romance Polly, cause... Really? I should have known, cause she's a fucking mermaid! Really? How have I not heard of this trend before? Beautiful silverware and fancy dresses are 2 of my biggest passions! This trend sounds like it was invented for me! It may have been by you on the spot. Well, there's no need to go into that. What's your favorite meme? Spiked salad forks and velvet evening gowns? Seahorse steak knives and frilly skirts? Teaspoons and tea dresses? This trend is... no words. Yes, the glory of this spectacular combination would leave me speechless as well, were I not so excited to create more memes with Brandon. We'll have to meet up soon. Bring all your most exquisite chopsticks. I shall bring doll clothes in which to dress them. Yeah, totally. Hanging out with Miranda sounds amazing. Guess it's time to go out and try to find some exquisite chopsticks. Damn it. Last chance!
All right.
Kinda, but that would be like neutral ending. You can't have a prom date. I'm trying to get prom dates here. Alright, that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray! You're arguing with Liam, Polly, Miranda about the use of the word indie. What its true meaning is, and if it's worth using it at all nowadays. When you're suddenly distracted by a piercing anime scream, you go to investigate and find Damien giving a kick-ass hairstyle to a new corpse. What the hell is he getting all these corpses from? Whoa, this is gorge, Damien. Polina is right. Why aren't you uploading these online and taking the internet by storm? It's suspicious, and the last time we talked to you about this, you got super mysterious and said, yeah, everyone. Which makes us think there's a final twist to your shyness about your love for hairstylism and makeup. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you know I'm this fierce and fabulous, but I keep it a secret because I don't want my dads to know about the fixation on hairstylism, makeup, and Blue Paul's Drag Race. Dads? Yes, two dads! Oh, your dads wouldn't want you to like drag? What? They're not backwards, Liam. I do some drag myself every now and then, but my dads couldn't care less if I want to be the king or the queen of hell. But that's the thing. They want me to rule our circle of hell. Ooh, backstory, backstory! You see, the 8th Circle has always been hotly contested by many Hell Generals in the constant war for dominance. None were ever victorious. Alliances were formed, but they never lasted due to constant backstabbing. No one expected an alliance like my dad's, since they weren't just allied, but in love. So their alliance never broke, and they conquered the 8th Circle of Hell together. At first they were despised for daring to love each other, but then they showed that love made them not weaker, but stronger. And thanks to them, love is a badass thing down there in that circle. Thanks to them, I can be here at school as a part of this crazy game of being romance for prom and such. They're the fucking best. But they expect me to inherit their armies one day and become a general and ruler, because we, the LaVey, we love and destroy, and we love to destroy. Don't get me wrong, I love violence and war, and being a general and ruler sounds kick-ass, but sometimes I feel pressured. What if I just want to be a hairstylist? Maybe I'll change my mind, but I want to have that choice. It makes me sad inside. Can I be a general and a hairstylist? Why do I have to be only one? I feel you, Damien. Some people can be too traditional when it comes to careers. You're this or that, as if your true calling needs to be given thing. But I myself am a strong advocate for career fluidity, because it's about time we start a conversation about the plurality and complexity of career identity. What Liam said, we need to come up with a plan for your dads to acknowledge that you would be an awesome hairstylist, Dame. That'd be great.
Come on, let's think of a plan. Brandon, any ideas? You're the one with all the wacky plans. Excuse me, I dipped kind of into Polly for a second. I'm loving this too. It's really, really fun. Sorry guys, give me a second. Need to get some water. Ugh, okay. Apparently in multiplayer, if you want to romance a certain character and the other person wants to as well, you can fucking fight for them. It's pretty cool. And exactly, I'm behind Damien 110 fucking %. Practice the art of stealth makeover. Give your dads a complete makeover while they sleep for them to naturally discover the advantages of your dream or speak a language they understand. Change your scissors for your dagger, or your makeup for blood. Not so bold. Fuck! Well, I'm not trying to romance him anyway. That's crazy. So crazy it just might work. We'll see about that. I just have to eviscerate my dads into understanding. I think they meant for you to do a makeover using tools they understand, not patricide. Aw, getting killed because someone wants to make a point? That reminds me of how I died! And I'm sure that's a hell of a story, but I have some dads to viciously attack. Remember to use the fish knife! The most deadly of all silverware, Damien. I think I'll settle for a good old regular assassination dagger. Wish me luck. I'll open their minds one way or the other. Bye, Damien. Good luck. And don't forget to graciously raise your pinky while stabbing them. Don't worry, Miri. I won't, Miri. I won't. And so he leaves. You know there's a horrible idea that will backfire on him and ultimately on you, right? Totes. Now that you mention it, it actually sounds like a pretty foolish plan. Tomorrow will be a very bad day for Brandon. To be Brandon. You're completely right. The next day, you're told Damien's dads are still alive and well and disapproving of their son's dream, while Damien is grounded for his assassination attempt. Aw, fuck. He's definitely not happy with you, and his way of being unhappy with you causes you to lose 3 funds and a lot of blood. Damn it. Monster Prom! Polly. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. If you don't, I think what happens is with your stats that you have to get through interactions, it's based off of that and depending on the character and what they like. So you can get rejected for prom or get accepted. So like basically any dating sim game. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Yes! It'll be a night to remember, boo. Well, it would be a night to remember if I wasn't going to get so drunk and high I most likely won't remember the shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies. Oh, that's precious. You ate some good old ayahuasca cupcakes to make sure that the date would be as crazy as possible. Then you spent all night dancing at prom. Or that was what you thought you did. In reality, you were in the middle of the desert, dancing with 3 wizard hobos, a guy in a stuffed animal costume, and the incarnation of an ancient god. Still, best night ever. Whew. So it calculates all your damn runs. Brandon, best at high-fiving. Polly, best at keeping it light. There's 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Polly took a summer job as the ghost of Christmas present. She spent most of the time partying since there was no work because, you know, it was summer. Miranda started a non-profit for countries without a monarchy, because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the mercadom. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended them, but there were lots of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Good game. Yep. Yep, Jesse Cox was in here, Egoraptor, Cryotic, Christina B. Yeah, the dialogues are fun. Thanks for playing. Unlocked. You just unlocked an erotic fanfiction about dragons. This is about to get weird.